gonna get all the other holsters I have for today. All right, let's see. You've probably seen that already in the poster that I used for this episode. All right, today's topic is, as I said, holsters and holders and stuff like that. And I have different versions which I want to introduce, or which I will introduce to you, and which I will talk about in a minute. All different kinds. Let's get them arranged a little bit so that you can enjoy them all. I start with this good old thing, and it's by Yoyo Factory. This is the classic sling kind of sling version of a holster with a, how do you pronounce that? Carabiner. You know, this thing here. It's the classic design. You have this, usually you have some kind of mechanism to hold the yo-yo in place so that it doesn't slip out. Well, you know it, so I don't want to really get much into that, further into that. Now a more elaborate, no, not elaborate, but maybe more elegant design is this one from Unknown Apparel. It's made out of leather. Maybe I will make some room here. All right, you can see it's leather, and I can give you the close-up again here. So leather, pretty much the same mechanism as the Yoyo Factory one. You have a sling, and in that you place the yo-yo, and yeah, and then you have this little hook to attach it to your belt or to your pants or whatever. This also doubles as a bracelet, armlet, you know, well, like you can put it around your wristband, yes, if you want to. For those of you who are into that sort of thing, I don't know why you would want to be. But here you can, it double functions. All right. So I'm just gonna go real quick about all these holsters, and then I come to the cons and pros. Now, speaking of leather, we have these two types. This one is by a German, this one is from a German company, CameYo. Had it for quite some time now, and this one was sold on Yoyo community a little while ago. Again, similar designs. You have some way of attaching the holster to your belt, either by clip or by a, maybe I'll give GoPro another go. Which camera is that? This one. All right, see, so you have this loop here, and you have the clip here. All right, so those two different designs, but you have a strap here that secures the yo-yo, and you can basically slide it in and out. So similar design on both. This is a little bit more sturdy and than this one, but the overall principle is the same. Alrighty. Now the last leather holster that I have actually came with the Diamont Noir Celeste, I think, or something like that. So it's basically its package, which was really nice. So you have a combination of a sort of like a bag, a leather bag with this hook here again. Nice little thing, and as I said, that was the package. So this thing was not sold separately. The same as these two guys. This one is from AntiYo Bag 2. It came with this bag, so you have, and it went dark. Wow, that was the light that just went out. Did you notice that? That light over there just went poof. Huh. Okay. But we're fine. Anyway, so Babzilla package. They have a loop here. It's made out of a jeans kind of material with a button here that secures the flap on top, and you have the yo-yo inside, and then Monkey Finger Design offers their yo-yos with a bag as well, and the older ones had a loop here as well, so I took them also in this comparison. And it's kind of difficult to get the yo-yo out here. I'm just gonna hint at what that is gonna look like. I guess with some practice it's a little bit easier to get out, but yeah. And those are also not sold separately, and they just come with the yo-yo. Now these three things are made by Glücksgarn, and I have to Glücksgarn, German company, and I have to warn you a little bit because they are a collaboration effort between them and me, and them is actually my girlfriend. Yes, she was kind enough to, spurred by all the different holsters, she wanted to make her own, sort of, I guess, and I kind of helped her with designing it. I used this one forever, like 1.5 years. I wore it on a daily basis, I think. Then came this one, which was a special edition for the Walter I have. All right, and you just saw me unbox this little thing here, which is a little bit bigger. They're all still kind of prototypes, and yeah, but they're coming along quite nicely. All right, now to the pros and cons. Those are pretty much all the different variations of bags out there. I guess there are some more versions. Paracord, for example, is a very popular material that a lot of kids use to make holsters. I don't have one, but they basically follow this design, of course. Now to the pros and cons, I have to say that although these things are cheap, and this one is not as cheap. No, it came at $20 or $25. They don't offer much protection to the yo-yo, and it just dangles beside your side, right? And this one has the additional challenge, let's put it that way, that only gravity holds the yo-yo in place. And it can happen that if you sit down and you kind of let the yo-yo sit on a surface, then it gets loose quite easily and then can drop out of the loop here. So there's no secure way of holding the yo-yo. As long as it dangles on, it's fine, but apart from that, So all in all, I was not too impressed with that. The build quality, of course, is great, but it's not as functional. Now, for the longest time, I was wearing this little thing, as mentioned earlier. Because it's elegant, you can wear it in the office if you want to, and take it everywhere you want. Also, it's not dangling on your belt because it's rather closed due to the loop, you know, similar to this one. It goes for both of them. The Yoyo is easy to get in and out, so that's a plus. And but it has, of course, due to its way of build, some difficulties with the sizes. For example, the I Love Yoyo face here can sort of get out of here and back into without opening the secure flap here. That's not possible with this one, at least not with this size of Yoyo. It's quite big, the holster is. This one is a little bit smaller. Of course, this one is much older than this one, so it might have been that back in the olden days, Yoyos weren't as big as they are today. Who knows? Anyway, so but one disadvantage, of course, is that always one side is left out in the open. So if you walk past a wall or something, you can easily hit it, or if you get in and out of cars and stuff, it's always out in the open. You know, of course, if you have a sweater over it, that will give some additional protection, but yeah, it's something you want to consider. Then we get on to, well, this one is a hybrid, so kind of elegant because it's black leather, and dangly because of the hook here, and still offers side protection from all sides. Well, that's what I wanted to say. All right, but it only came with this one Yoyo, and it's a bit bulky, I think. This one does not offer much protection because the cloth here the material is so thin. Also, with these loops, it's kind of if you have a Yoyo in here, it's kind of difficult to get out. And I think Yoyo Monkey Finger Design did not add the loop in the latest models of those bags, so it might be that they're just bags to put the Yoyos in, and then, you know, throw in your rucksack, for example. And for that, this one is great. So it's better than exposing your valuable Yoyo to sharp things and everything. So it adds some extra protection. So that's really cool. And this design is actually the one that kind of spurred the idea for the Glücksgarn bag. Has a loop and a flap, but again, the the material is very, very thin, so it offers little it offers, of course, it excuse me, it offers some protection, but it's not thick material. So right now, these here is it takes pretty much the good things from a lot of holsters, and so that's why I want to feature those. First of all, if you look inside, you can see it somewhat, but I can do it better if I take the close-up camera, the GoPro again. All right, so here you can see somewhat, yeah, that the corners are bent inwards and they form triangles, and the yo-yo can nicely rest in there, so it's not a flat bottom, but it just narrows. It's kind of difficult to see here on camera. So that's where the yo-yo sits in here. The material is padded, so it's thicker than just normal one layer of cloth, and the button holds it securely. I had to chase some trains. I was late for work and I had to hurry, so that thing was dangling beside me, and never ever did the yo-yo fall out of it, so very secure. Now this version, it's similar to this one in a couple of regards. First of all, it has a pocket up here. It has in the lid, it has a pocket which holds extra string, for example. And the holder here is also an advancement in so far as it has this loop option, but it can also be worn close to the belt, because it you can stick the belt here in it. So it is basically a combination of the dangly design and the holster design. Same with this one. It has a loop in here and a loop here, so it can go either way. And as mentioned, I've worn them forever and ever, so I really like that. That doesn't help you because you can't get them, unfortunately. But I nevertheless wanted to share that with you, because there are so many homemade designs out there, and I know that yo-yo community, for example, teased a picture of a holster made of wool, I think, and there are socks designs out there, and a whole bunch of different designs. So you don't have to stick to the dangly design if you don't want to. And if you venture out there and check out other designs, you will find that there are some cool ones out there that not only look differently, look cool, but they also offer a different kind of protection for your valuable yo-yos. So it's really cool to keep an open mind out there, and always check out the available products.
Thanks for watching this video. Please like it and also leave a comment. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, where you can find the full Throwlicious live episode of this video, and check out the other clips and episodes there as well. Finally, get more information about the show and the Spin Central channel on Facebook, Twitter and Ask.fm. I always love to hear from viewers what they think of the show, so don't be a stranger and stay in touch.